Dave, Deborah Winger, and the music of Soul Asylum tonight on The Late Show with David Letterman. Now your local news.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jamie Tucker. Skycam 19 has made a precautionary landing in the shoals. We'll have the latest on the story and a live report next on News Center 19 at 10.
And I'm Lisa Douglas. Football Friday's season opener is just around the corner. You'll see the hottest action and the latest scores coming up.
From the Tennessee Valley's #1 news team.
He wants to replace one of the biggest legends in Alabama football, but you probably don't even know his name.
You will see players kneeling in the end zone on Saturday. The NCAA changes its stand on kneeling.
And get ready. Football Friday is ready to kick off another season. You'll see all the action, catch all the scores, and have a lot of fun along.
This is WHNT-TV. News Center 19 at 10 starts right now.
Good evening. Tonight, Skycam 19 made an emergency landing in the shoals.
Engine trouble forcing our helicopter to land on top of a building in downtown Sheffield tonight. A News Center 19 photographer was rolling as it happened, and we're going to show it to you.
Now, thanks to the skill of the pilot, no one was hurt, either on board Skycam 19 or on the ground.
News Center 19 Shows Bureau Chief Kevin Yanges was aboard that helicopter when it landed. He joins us now live.
Kevin, exactly what happened?
Lisa and Jamie, it's been an experience we'll never forget for the rest of our lives. Doing Football Friday, flying across downtown Sheffield, when pilot Bud Darby, a very experienced pilot, told us he had a warning light and that he was going to have to set Skycam 19 down, and he was going to have to set it down right then and there. Things started happening. He told us to hang on, and the ground got ever closer. But it was an amazing ride, and I can definitely say the pilot of Skycam 19 did an awesome job. We are alive, unscathed. You can take a look right up here on this building. This is Park Place in downtown Sheffield. There sits Skycam 19 just sitting on the roof of Park Place. As the ground got ever closer, I can tell you, I was thinking that we were going to end up on the ground somewhere, but that did not happen. He did not, after we landed and we all got out and said everything's fine, he said he didn't, Bud Darby, the pilot, said too many power lines, too many light poles, didn't want to endanger anybody else on the ground. He found the biggest, widest, most strongest looking roof he could find, and when that roof came real close, everything just kind of set back up, and we sat down on the roof there, and after a few minutes we all got out. Now, News Center 19 Shoals photographer Matt Green, the alert journalist that he is, when things started to appear that something had apparently gone wrong, he rolled the camera. And it's an experience I'll never forget, and one I'd like to share with you now. Listen to what happened. Jamie and Lisa, the first thing we did when we got out of the helicopter, the pilot, Bud Darby, asked if everyone was all right. We were. We looked at the building. The building is not hurt in any way. There was a precautionary evacuation of the residents of Park Place. The Federal Aviation Administration will be looking into exactly what happened. Also, Darby Aviation, the folks that we lease our helicopter from, are conducting their own investigation into what happened. But I can tell you tonight, after being on board that as it came down, I have to get back over to the airport and give pilot Bud Darby a great big hug, because we're all walking around here and no one was hurt either on the ground or in the helicopter because of his skill tonight. I have a lot to be thankful for. Jamie and Lisa.
Kevin, you could tell by the pilot's calm demeanor that he had everything under control, did an excellent job of bringing Skycam 19 down pretty smoothly. Now, is Park Place, is that a nursing home in Sheffield?
It's not a nursing home. It's like I don't even want to use the term assisted living. A lot of folks, elderly folks, pay a lot of money to live in Park Place. It's one of the more exclusive places to live in the Shoals area. They have a restaurant in there. They have various services like a beauty salon and whatnot. That is the newest part of the building right there, and as some of the firefighters that were here earlier said, it is also the strongest roof structure in downtown Sheffield. And as you said, pilot Bud Darby was extremely calm through the whole thing, and nobody panicked. He was very calm, and he was very reassuring, and something I never want to go through again, but I'll tell you, if I had to, I'd want him flying for me.
Kevin, if Matt can hear us, if he could, we could see the shot of this Bell Jet helicopter, this Bell Jet Ranger. Matt, get another shot. And Kevin, as we're taking a look at that, let me ask, did you know what was going on when he was making this landing?
No, he simply said that we have a warning light, we have a problem, we are going to make a precautionary landing, hold on. I very specifically remember, hold on. And from there on out, you heard the buzzers, not the buzzers, but the beeping, and he was frantically working the controls, and the ground was growing ever closer. And for a while there, I was worried, but right there at the very end, the helicopter seemed to lift back up a little bit, and we set down on the roof. And I'll tell you what, big sigh of relief when that happened, and then when the rotor blade stopped and we all got out and said, we're not too bad off for what just happened.
It's a great experience that you made it through and everything's fine now. Kevin, Matt Green, your photographer, had to be going through a lot of, he held the camera steady and as all this was going on. Any way you can grab the camera from Matt and interview him a little bit and let him share what it was like for him to get through this?
I tell you what, I can take the camera from him and y'all can ask him some questions.
Okay, that sounds good.
Let's do that.
Okay, Matt Green, our Shoals Bureau Chief Photographer, is with Kevin Yodges every day of the week as they cover news out there in the Shoals. They are quite a team, and naturally, Matt had to keep that camera steady and keep his thoughts together as all that was happening with the landing.
Matt, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you now, Jamie.
Okay. Some incredible pictures coming down. What were you thinking? I mean, it's always kind of, kind of nerve-wracking to hop up in a helicopter. What were you thinking when you first realized what was going on?
It was very quiet in the helicopter. You know, you have the tail exit you can talk to the pilot, and I can talk to Kevin on. And we've been talking quite regularly, and then Bud noticed the problem, and he took command of the communication system, and he helped keep us calm because he was so calm himself. He said that we do have a problem, and we're gonna put it down now. And from then on, it was just silence. I rolled the tape, tried to hold it as steady as I could, but it went well. It was exciting, frightening, all in one.
But nice job, right?
Yeah, but nice job by you and also the pilot, Bud Darby. An incredible job finding a building that would support this helicopter. We want to thank you for that, Matt, and nice job for you and Kevin and Bud as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Matt, we are so glad that you and Kevin are not hurt, and no one else is hurt either on the pilot or on the ground. Everything is safe and sound now.
That's right.
Great.
All right, Matt.
Thanks so
you.
much.
We're going to try to get a little bit more word on this precautionary landing a little bit later in our newscast as well.
That's right. We'll have an update for you later. Well, on to other